Alright, hello and welcome back. I'm Redcollarwolf here to show you more, only job left. Yeah, only job left. The Devlog number 2, so that's the game I'm making where it's basically survive out in the zombie, well, I guess not really survive out, but try to help your town to survive out in the zombie apocalypse. So, a lot of things have changed since the last time you've seen the Devlog, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know it has. So the random hearts off in the universe are the spawners. So what I also added was this, so that you have to stand here and then if you move it stops, but if you stand here again you can keep going harvesting it. I might add animation to that, but I thought that would be a really good way to store to store the player's phone or limiting movability. This one still has a little glitch. This one doesn't. There we go. I've also set that up a bit too over here. But I need to finalize that type of detail. And then some have different speeds, like the mushroom would have been way faster. Oh, here we go. Here's a zombie blow. Our damage has not been balanced at all. There we go. Haven't fully done the attack yet. But it's coming along pretty well. I was just thinking, I was trying to look for some demos, and I'm like, oh, we really want to play all these, but then it gets a lot, you know? I can really make this one really fast. I like how some of these really turn out. I really like how this environment turned out, you know. I did shorten like the months to it, it's like 10 days, so then the game goes through the seasons a lot faster. I definitely wanted that. A season rotation faster. I definitely think there's gonna be more than 25. But I guess we haven't done our map properly here either, so. Let's see how it moves to 35. Then we get some zombies. They do despawn at the end of the day, so we got that going for us. Oh, okay. No, that was a question now. I don't know what we're actually only moving because. Oh yeah, I haven't done the up and down yet, so. They're gonna be way stronger than this. Like, I haven't done any of the well proper balance stuff yet. Hiding in the bushes, yeah. The bush is taller than me. Like, God bloody hell, this is a giant bush. Baby bush. So I have got the everything working. I could actually redo this for wanting, but nah, that's for later jobs. I got this going again, the finger lime, and unlike this one, that's not asked for, because these two right here, the finger lime and this tree right here, went onto two different codes so that we can stand behind them. Because that is kind of an important thing is visually. To me, at least, you're going to be able to see what these look like, you know. I also want to add in like a thing that stops, so when it fully goes, it gets like 10 days before it goes away, you know. Oops. So let's go to the finger lines. Look at these baby boys. Oh, hang on, they need one more day. There we go. I can't do math. Must be the problem there. Oh yeah, it's having its little glitch out too. Oh, then we also got the wheat working. See, this will move. It will go away eventually if we don't touch it in the next couple of seconds. So They will just go away. We had all the zombies fully in too. The zombies are like pretty much fully done, so for their damage. Or at least the first group of zombies. So that's good. We got at least some cost off nonetheless. I definitely want to do a lot more to the player. I do like how the player was. I kind of like how the walking animation looks. I'm a huge fan of the warning, but you know, I'm not going to be that fast about it. I can actually slow down the zombies too. They're meant to be a nuisance, not a will troublesome thing. Maybe there'll be more like zombies that will be. You know, the part of me wonders if I should keep this like slide in a little bit, you know what I mean? Instead just like program it to where I don't know, I guess it's not too bad. Like we're using a spinning direction and it just like slows down. Like it's interesting, isn't it? It's hard, you know, it's like see this slows down as soon like you have it. Oh my god, where the hell are these buggers come from? Clearly something's not working or clearly they all just spawned. Yeah, I definitely don't want you to have to feel like you have to take them on. If you can avoid them, you know. Check it's a freshly made copy from the machine that I made. I was thinking about putting hunting in it. I really like how this young tree looks. Look at that. You know, something pleasant I figured out that I might haunt you guys if you ever come to Australia is that the gum trees really like to drop their branches unexpectedly. I mean, there is signs there if you know what you're doing when you look at them. But that's a pleasant thing to think about, isn't it? You talk about new fear unlock, but it's not that bad. Usually. It's kind of weird what actually happen when they just drop the branches off. Big branches. Oh, I didn't realize they can go over the water. This is eating days, so let's have a look. Oh, so Patch is watching us as well. I was knocking them down. I did knock out some of the tabs on top. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the game manager. Hmm. Maybe that would do a lot better job, who knows. But that also has its own problems too, which is kind of annoying, isn't it? I haven't the game over stuff yet, haven't I? There we go, this should make us 10-8. There we go. Now I've got 3 left now. Oh no, that would work, wouldn't it? Am I just doing this stupid, you know? Oops. Yeah, I wasn't planning to add this in until like much later on, but I thought, this is probably a much needed feature pretty early on in the game. You know what I mean? Oops. Situation where you can't do math sometimes. When you forget how to do math. It gets kind of annoying too, since it is set up the opposite way, which you really would use in like at least for high school math. But you still did learn about it, I mean, like flipping over to the side. But it's still a little different, I think, in some ways as well. Why does this mushroom don't want to be harvested? He's like, no. That's Simone's job to look at. Skipping through the days. So definitely want to make that mushroom faster. But I want it to be, I want them to be around, but not the most efficient thing. You know what I mean? So we go down here and we can change this to 100. So that will half the time of gardening. So it's basically I took the stamina bar and then I replaced one of the textures with the lighter coloration of the bar I made. And I also made the stamina bar itself into its own little folder. So whenever I want to kidnap it, see how you got the art down there as well. I might as well. I want copies of that so then it can be copy and paste, you know what I mean? I'll do it later actually. Everything is good, buddy. It's a later job. I was like, oh, I'm not doing it now. No, it's a later job. But I might do that later, yeah. Just to make sure there's nothing too bad on that. When I was opening. I'm more paranoid about that now. That's great, isn't it? So some of them have not been changed at all. I think I'll definitely want to make sure this one doesn't take too long. I think I want to make him 600, Probably 6 seconds, probably is. So then you fix the purple king beans. That's what the ones they call in the bush. What's the food gathering amount? Food amount's 14. I definitely want the bush meat to be slightly more. Yeah, that's it down up there on this way, isn't it? Yep. Okay, it is. Oh, bushmeat doesn't have much. So what are we affording for that one? I think I want 20 for this. Which I'm gonna make 22. So I have to make more than that, won't I? That's 10, so I don't have to actually make it. I might as well. 10 days to grow, give or take. And it's a good thing about adding these wings in, I don't have to figure out how to make them perfect. And let's go with 36. Let's go with 10 here. Let's not give it too much more. No, I want a little bit more. 24. Let's go with 24. I want the bushmeat to produce a little bit more, you know what I mean? This one produces less than 1 per day. This one produces 2 per day food. Where's the flat mushrooms? Completely opposite way. There we go. Okay, they produce a lot more than normal mushroom. I think I'm fine with that. Which is less than 1. I need to put these on the top chart at this point. God. And this one up here. Oh, this one is 2 per day. Yeah. I like the amount where that's at 40. More than 40. Oh, native ones, where is definitely more than that one. Actually, let's go with 30. I like the rice base. It's given a bonus. We can make them OP. So that means they would do flea or they're under flea per day. So not quite flea, but they're not quite that higher than 2. This is all a lovely code for the universal plane. So what I have to do was for the trees, the interactable trees. I got one up now. Let's go find the finger line. Or the one based on the finger line. Red bush tree. Red lime. Red bush. It's meant to be bush lime, yeah. Talk about dyslexia a bit. Okay, so yeah, if we go look at this code, see how this one inherits from the other one. I was thinking, how did I did this in the one cock at a time? Then I'm like, oh yeah, it was super dot-wetty because I had to use these ones. But for some reason, the other one doesn't want me to whack. Oh, Brian, what are you doing? I hate when you don't like turn it on like silent or vibrate through the night when it's just like beeps through the night and you're like, excuse me, phone, what the hell, man? You know what I mean? Like, this is so annoying. I might give this one, I might go with 25, go with 50. No, actually, I might go with 20 and then keep 50. Hang on, I gotta actually count here. How many have we got here? Oh, so 10 frames. So 10 actually might be a good number. 1, 2, 3. That would be 10 because you might bring back down to 19. Or 18 actually would be, I think. Yeah. So I might stick to 19, 18, and no, 18 is good because it takes away the last one, the system I set up, and then uses the rest. It's technically 19 might be good too. I don't know. Let's keep it 18. That's where it started off with, didn't it? So that will be 36. Let's go with 44. Feeling 44, you know what I mean? I definitely need to put these out on the chart. And her scrap paper. Oh, I guess I got scrap paper and a pen here. They did mention like stuff like this for the game development, but that's the first time I've ever really had to feel like I had to do like balancing around like this, where you have to write it down and be like, oh, what tier of, you know, is this tier 1 food or tier 2 food or tier 3 food type of thing. Okay, let's go with the red lime. So, actually, do this to red line. How are you going out there in the wilds? Basically, food vomit will be up here. So basically, finger line 1, the one we're looking at, days grow is 18, food produced 44. And that's enough to do the math to figure out how many foods per day it goes, and that could be from what the that's annoying. I guess even more numbers up here. I think I don't have to worry about windows. I don't know if one's may. Days ago, 11. I can even put down what season it goes into. So, I'll put the number down. So this one is 4. So this one, I think, starts off with summer, 2 in summer, 4 in winter. I mean, that's not too far off when it actually goes. So this one's 1. So we got, so out this one we still need the food amount, so it's 30. And from this too, we can actually figure out exactly if we have too many OP ones or we need to have lesser ones, you know. So the lily pilly, if you haven't had lily pillies, a lot of them are around roadways and all that, like walkways, pathways. They're basically the ones, large trees with pink berries more likely, that look like mini apples. And especially the more common ones I use have a certain type of leaf time as well, if you see them around. But they can always come into like all different sizes. Like I had a bush one that only made it to about, that was like 90 centimeters, so basically basically a meter high, which is tiny for a plant. You know, that's your balcony plant size. And there's also some of these too where they become bushes, where they're like, will barely get to 2 meters or 6 foot. I guess, yeah, beep, 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 for that little bugger, won't it? Basically, and then there also could be trees that are like 10 meters high, you know, double what the 2 meters is. Put that in perspective. Because you can always like tell. I mean, still like double checking if you're uncertain of something that you know, if you're not very confident something's edible or not, but you still want to try to see if it is edible. Like, do your research, check, you know, and then if you want to take the risk, just do a very small amount, you know. That's what I find too. Sometimes is so when it comes to Australian natives, not a lot of information on them. And usually, you know, the information of highly poisonous ones you know about, you know. Days to glow, 18 and 40. Season starts in 4. I might as well do 4 to 7. No, 4 to 7 too. And this one is push buttons on my keyboard. The flat mushroom. Like, once you know what a lily pad looks like, you're pretty good, you know. You usually will know what one looks like when you know what one looks like. Because they very definitely look like mini apples, you know, in a way. Like a mini apple and a cherry. They're the size of a cherry, but they're mini apples. Basically, the outside of them look like. There's like little limes too. We also have that, I think uses a lot of hinges as well as the finger, as well as the lippies. But the lippies are the most commonly used in both like hinges, potter plants, and as trees themselves. So they can be, so they're pretty versatile. You'll be able to find the lippies here. Know where to look. Some of these headphones are starting to come off me. It's kind of annoying now. These are 3 to 5 with the mumps. Bushman. No, but B-man, you know. I got myself a weatherman on my bike journeys. And he might come back, but it was too hard for him on the bike. And then he got put in the soil, which was horrible. I'm trying to tell the garden dude was just like, this soil is bad, okay? I can tell you this from a mile away just by looking at it. And it didn't soak up water. Like, you think about that, it's like if you've never seen soil dry before, that's basically what it was. It was proper dry soil that went past the point of being able to absorb water. And yeah, I put it next to my citrus, and it might be a possible chance that he might have got into the citrus pot. And you know, if all of a sudden little baby bushmeat comes up, I know why. So I just left him there, and like I noticed that he buried himself into the citrus pot that I put next to, because I did put like straw on top of the pot, so then it didn't get much water in it, but still got water in it, and it got flooded out. So I'm hoping that, you know, maybe he'll come back, because that one's really hard to find. It was one I really wanted to find at the beginning of the journey of this going to native plants. I'm like, you know what, I might as well go to the native plants while I got the space for them. That is 1-8. Let's go wide one. Range. You know, it's one of the other ones. I like my bushman, but I definitely feel like out of like functionality, definitely with them it feels like it is going to be a lot easier to produce, to get the leaves off and use them over the bushmint. I do really like the bushmint, but it's one of my first little plants Although he did die off, my main first bugger. I think the other bugger too, I was trying to grow in the greenhouse, that I grew out the seedlings of. The other one died off too a bit, which is kind of annoying. But I think I might need some on here. Actually, you know, grow more of them as well. So this one is 1, 2, 5. I think universities will start soon. I actually transferred it to the retro visual arts from the game one because I definitely feel like the way I make games won't flow in with the way they make games. I mean, they got good tips and all that, but you know, eventually it's going to bump heads, and I mean, it kind of already has in a way. Because I do view this as like, it's a painting, you know, in a way. I'll just put an M in there, once you know what that means. Days ago, 5. So that will be the smallest amount. 3, 1 to 3, 1, 2, 3 months. So they're very much to keep you in the game if worst comes to worst. What else do we have not got? I don't think we got everything in there, sure. Oh, we haven't got the king beans yet. Look at the king beans. These are more, if you ever want to grow these purple king ones, they go really well in coal. They're apparently meant to. The climate ones, the king purple. I haven't updated you guys on how my beans are going. Like, my beans are going like really well in the garden. Everyone's like surprised. I keep giving the garden dude like a whole ton of beans today. He doesn't know what to do with. And everybody else too. I just think they, you know, since they grow, I've grown them from seed and grown them from seed multiple times. They have kind of adapted to the heat we also have, because I've not moved that far, like at the very most only 1 degree difference in temperatures from places I've been, although here has probably been a lot more humid and hot, but less salt as well. But they also would probably have gotten started to get used to the temperatures around the coast, because I was starting to actually cycle them in all year, pretty much. I was able to. It was about before spring, like when the harvest itself runs into spring, so I planted them in winter towards spring and then goes towards spring. That was like the most like successful harvest I've ever seen them do, you know. But this one's been successful too. I have so many beans I don't know what to do with them. It really goes to show that a lot of people were using those beans when I had them in that garden as well. Because I wouldn't have been naturally, I would have put more in that garden, or about the same amount. Like, people like those beans. I'm kind of sad if you really did like them too, the way they taste, or just like using them. And I'm going up the coastlands to king beans. I might actually change a lot more on him. So he will grow 1 every single day. I'm actually fine with that, I think. Probably should have looked to see if that's what I wanted to do with him before writing it down. But now I've written it down. I have cemented it in stone. I could stagnate like the growth of these a little bit more, but I do think the way I'm setting it up is not too bad. I think his next thing is having movability of days would be a good one as well. So 20 days. Oh yeah, this one's 13 days. So that means that one could take about half a season yet. Oh no, full season ago. I definitely might change the king beans. I'll put a little star on it and see what we can, you know, put them instead. I might actually change them from 5 to 7 maybe. Or from, yeah, I might do from 5 to 7 would be a good one. Or from 4 to 7. that lines up with the native walnuts bee and the lily pilly. Lily pillies are pretty versatile and like what times of the years they grow as well. I had some that like November, and I kept calling them Christmas trees because look like they were the Australian Christmas trees. You know, that's lining up with those lily pillies. I've got to do the weeds now. So we got the brown wheat. So these are our glasses or grains. There, what do we got here? So one, yeah, that's less than one. I don't mind that. And so we go with days 12. 10. Oh, we also got the weeds, don't we? So don't forget to do that. 3, 2, 6. There's the red one. I could have put different types of grains in, but ended up putting 2 weeds in, didn't I? Oh, this one's pretty much the same. I want to differ a little bit, you know. I guess it kind of does. It differs between seasons. What do you want this one to? Let's make this one 14. Let's go with that. So we got 12 and 14 food. Yeah, going up now. So it goes from 1 to 4 at the moment. Look at the blend we ones. I mean, one that goes from 3 to 6. I guess so you also got the mushroom that goes from 3 to 5. Oops, I meant to cross them all out again. I think that's only a decoration bush. I guess it's good that I put all the things underneath it, didn't I? Probably this one, red wheat. I think the biggest thing is the weeds. By the river. So done the lily, the river weeds now. So this is the type of grain as well it's meant to be. How are you guys been going out there in the wilds? Not too bad. Okay, so what do we want for this one? This one goes 20. You know what, let's make this one 2, 2, 4. Oops. Kind of like the idea of making it 2 to 4. We don't really have one that starts from late summer. Yeah, I thought so. It'd be 10. Let's do 10. Let's do 10, 10, you know. Let's get it. Oh, we can actually use 10, 12 maybe. No, let's do 10, 10. Let's get it 1 to 1. Yeah, let's look at that. I might actually use something else for this later on too. Well, so I do 10 to 10. So that's a 1 to 1. So you get 1 food every single day, turnover. That's not too bad. So you should get 4 harvests of this one. as well. Also, there's plenty of other things I need to do to make sure it goes smoothly. So we got the front mushroom. Yeah, we definitely done that. The lily, plant, native spray. It looks like one we did. Okay, I think I got all of them now. That one's decoration bush. We got the king beans, yeah. With me, we got the little bitty flat mushroom. No, we did the butter mushroom and the wither mint and the bush mint. I think we got everything there. So a bit. Oh no, we haven't got the tea one. I knew we were missing one. So yeah, let's go with what we got here. Some days to go, 15 with 20. And when to start, please. So it's being into a wind season, so let's go with 7. So summer, so we got 8. So it's been 6. Ended on 6 because I wanted to end it in at the beginning of winter, and I think that would do the job. Starting to get to the point where I definitely feel like you can really try hard this, you know. Not saying it's bad or anything if you want to put in the work. Oh, we got the bush potato too. Man, I'm forgetting about all the goods, you know. Actually, I don't think this one has worked in a long time. That's a big problem, isn't it? What's our animation look like? 5. Let's do 40. Hang on, is it 5? Couple 5? No, it might be 6. Oh, God. No, let's do 5. 5. Let's do 40. Three to 5. That means we have 3 full seasons. I'm actually having 4 to 5, maybe. So we have 1 full season to go. No, it needs 2 seasons to fully glow. Amount of food, 60. Yeah, let's do 60. Hopefully I don't have any more on 1 hour space on my paper. $40 to go. So it's 2 seasons, 60 turnover. Not a very good turnover compared to some of the others. And it'd be 3 to 5. I mean, it's helpful. It's gonna be one of those ones where it's very helpful if you are in a position where you need a lot more. So Patch. Patch is like, excuse me, what are you doing knocking me out on this paper? And I'm also gonna make it a real bastard. This one will probably be a lot faster. Oh, I changed it. I'm actually gonna make it 6. 100. This one needs to be changed as well. I don't think I've changed it. Let's do 80. What else we got? We did tea, one bush potato, wet wheat. Potatoes done, wet wheat's done. Get the Wiverman. Yeah, okay, we're all good. Is that one for me? For the moment, that's actually quite a lot of plants we have for that plant. As well. Close everything to white. Yeah, zombies is the plug in everything for the animations, and the zombies have all the animations done. Don't know why the hurt doesn't actually work properly either. Yeah, that goes to show. Hang on. No, it doesn't work. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I'm so sick of that. Like, what do I need to do to trigger it? It's so annoying. Situation. Like, it's been doing that a lot lately with the animation player. Like, I just want, when I press the animation player, I want to use it, you know? When I switch to the animation player, something's just stopping it lately that's been put on me lately. I could understand not having that, but at the same time, when I click on the animation player, or at least have an easy way of an easy way of activating it would be nice. Hmm. Oh, I'd say he's very good at tall, so I might actually do the king bean. So I might do him from 5 to 8, maybe. Yeah, 5 to 8 would probably be best. I need to bring more stuff to the 8. No. I might do the I might do him to the 8 as well. The native. So get the native raspberry. I'll bring him to the 8th. Then the king bean I will change. I'd like to stop clicking on the timer, please. Make him 8, starting from 5 instead. No, I feel better now. Could actually make the ground wheat from 5 to 8 as well. Might do that. I think he's in this type of biome. Yeah, there we go. Hmm. Trying to think here because I think I'm trying to think about. Well, I always got played a ball now to 8 because I didn't have that many to go. They went all the way to 8. Because I have the bush. Yeah, it goes all year. Yeah, I think I like that results. I could do the math too. So here we do food per day. And it's for me to do later. Oh, I guess I can do it now. I don't know. How much interest are you guys taking that? It's easy math too. So how many spawns do we have in total? 78, probably around, give or take. So all of them are not reliable spawners. Or some of them will have, depends on your luck, I guess. So sometimes you actually might have a really bad experience. The T-plant, so that's fine. That's 2 to 6. Oh, I moved a little. I moved a little too much. There we go. I'm just thinking I might as well finish off one coffee at a time after doing this one too. Then I'll go to the first job. Yeah, I did the plans like this where you just go through phases rather than there could be a more realistic way of putting on it, you know? But I did find that to be one of the easiest and plus the world's not that realistic, you know what I mean? Mm. The biggest thing now is getting the balance. I definitely need that to really balance too. So let's go do our calculator math time. I will tell you guys on my phone. Give you cool views of the lands, you know. And then all of these circles around here, around these trees like this, is just so that you can see the player through them. And then these smaller ones here, so the arrow hits it. So the arrow can't go through the tree or something like that, you know? That makes sense? So, calculator. I've got my helpful patch over here who might not want to do math, I don't know. What patch is like? So 18, so we do the day first, divided by, I think what think it's how it works. Or do I do the food? Hang on. Maybe I did that the wrong way around. I think I meant to do 44 divided by 18. Yes. That's the way I meant to go. That makes sense. So we have, yeah, 2.4. So yeah, 2.4. That is the way I'm meant to go. I'm like thinking, nope, that's wrong. 2.4. Oh, I might actually do, I don't know, 2.4, round down. And then we go 30 divided by 11. 2.7. For the native raspberry. The little pilly. I'm sorry, if you can't hear me. 40 divided by 18 is for the little flea, so 2.2.